Hey guys, J-Man here. All right, let's talk about The Shield. Okay, so The Shield, this is by Rob Liefeld. This was the only one I could get. This was on my pull file, but this sold out pretty fast. I've been looking forward to this. Full disclosure, I don't know anything about this character. Basically, if you're not Captain America, I didn't know about you. I got introduced to obviously everyone knows who Captain America is, but I got introduced to Fighting American through the Rob Liefeld comic. I don't know how long that's been, and I don't think I have any of those anymore because I gave away a lot of comics to friends and who had kids. I don't have any kids, so friends who had kids, I just give them all these comic books, and so I've totally lost track of those Fighting American ones. So then come to find out that, okay, there's yet another character I don't know about. Apparently he's the first. And I listened to Rob Liefeld's podcast, so he was talking about these characters, and then I went digitally and picked up some Fighting American stuff. So I was looking forward to The Shield, man. This looked pretty cool. So yeah, really really awesome. I don't think Rob's doing any more of these. I'm not sure of the whole story of how that all went down. I think maybe some photos or images were perhaps leaked, or they were put on a cover, or there was some alternate covers, or some sort of images were put out in advance. And I think Rob was trying to save a lot of this stuff so that the fans could kind of read it and be surprised. So it was a lot of spoilers in effect. I don't really know the full story. I do follow Rob Liefeld on all of his social media and all that. So, but I didn't really catch exactly what happened there, which is unfortunate because I really kind of thought this was a cool book. So let's get into it. I'm not gonna. I mean, it is a to be continued kind of a deal here. So I hoped maybe there's, I don't know if Rob had done some like outlines or something to continue on the story. So I won't show you the last page just in case something happens. And I'm not an expert on these characters at all. This is the first thing I've ever read for The Shield. But we start off with this really cool image here, and that's really awesome. So it's like, this is like, I guess, like a future version of the original guy, William Higgins. Correct me if I'm wrong on anything, guys, in the comments. Please let me know, because I do want to learn more about this character. Like, to me, Archie Comics was literally Archie, right? Riverdale stuff or whatever, Jughead and everything. So look, there's the Crusaders. They got a whole bunch of cool looking guys here. That's really awesome. So basically, they're just trying to determine who that character is, and we've got, I guess she's the Shield as well. I guess she's one of them as well. Again, I'm learning about these characters for the first time in this book. So then we're introduced to this guy, and I guess this guy's the son. Where's his name? His name was Jim, I believe, or did I? Joe. I'm sorry, Joe Higgins. So we're introduced to him, and he's fighting the Burning Hand, which, again, I don't know if that's a reference to some old villains from the Shield past, but we've got like the really cool Rob art, right? It's like the big pages. Big action scenes and everything. So there's like, this is just like a crazy battle, really crazy battle. So I read through this twice, just to give myself a little bit extra, knowledge on it. You got a big, nice page there, like a full hit. And look, I gotta tell you, this does bring me back to like, a little bit more of the, I don't want to say 90s exactly, but a little bit of the 90s comics where there's a lot of emphasis on excitement and art and, like dynamic poses and punches and like, look, it's like super action. This is like super actiony. And I love this bit. This is a great page. And I'm not going to sit here and tell people what they should or shouldn't like, in their books. I feel that there's a place for a lot of different kinds of comics. Comics are a medium to tell stories. You could tell a lot of different kinds of stories. It doesn't always have to be a lot of talking. And I always felt that if you're going to draw something and your budget is a pencil, that I feel that you should try to maximize the use of that pencil And it's great to have, you know, some good dialogue bits and you learn about characters and that kind of stuff. And I think it could be done with also telling some exciting stories as well. It doesn't just have to be all talking. Now, I am reading a lot of books, at least 30 or so, probably maybe like 35 a month, split down the middle, half DC, and basically for Marvel, just the X-Men, just the X-Men books or whatever, as you see on my weekly updates or whatever. But I mean, and sometimes you just want to have a good kind of like action, fast-paced comic, and you can go through this a few times, and you feel like, wow, I can really, you know, kind of get into the fight here, and you get into the art and everything a little bit more. And I don't want to show you that page, sorry, but yeah, like this is all really cool stuff. So I really like this. I kind of hope it does continue. I guess if Rob is not going to continue it, that's fine. Maybe somebody else will. So we'll see what they do with it. If there's a number 2, it says one shot. If there is a number 2, then I will definitely get it because I think it's kind of neat to see where they're going to go with this character. But yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts. You know, it's not exactly what I always cover on the channel, but my channel is comic book related. So I definitely think this counts. It's a new release. I wanted to bring a little bit of awareness, but I noticed that it's been selling out anyways. So everybody already knows about this. So this is just my 2 cents on it. But I really kind of liked it, man. Look, I liked it. I read it twice. I'm probably going to go a 3rd time through, even just flipping through and looking at it, because I like reading the comics. And sometimes there's those books where you read them, you're like, wow, that was really cool. And then you want to read them again or go through them again. So sometimes I think, you know, if so much is coming out there, there's nothing that's standing out. And I think this one kind of does stand out as being a little bit more different than what's available right now, at least from the 2 big guys, DC, Marvel. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought of The Shield. Are you getting it? What are your thoughts? And we're going to go from there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time.